Guys, as a toddler who grew into a child, who grew into a preteen, who grew into a teenager, then grew into a woman, I have been watching Mike Tyson my whole life. Everybody knows I love boxing. I love MMA. I always wanted to fight professionally. My mama would never sign off on it. But I knew I could not be in dance and baton and beauty pageants and, playing sport. That you have to, and singing and wanting to act and modeling, all them different things that I did. And then be with the animals, riding horses. Anyway, enough of that. I had to make a decision. I couldn't do it all. And I daggum sure couldn't go with black eyes and the model or, dance and all that. But my thing is, I grew up, he was the man that I looked up to. I watched him. He's the greatest that has ever been, will ever be, I believe. He's kind of like the Babe Ruth of boxing. Babe Ruth, I don't care what nobody says about him. He is the greatest baseball player that ever lived. He was a switch hitter. He was a pitcher that could hit it out of the park. And yes, somebody broke his records, but look how many more times at bat they were than Babe Ruth. Okay, so not trying to get off the subject. What I'm saying is this fight was staged. I don't know how much they offered Mike. I don't know. In a business, people make decisions that sometimes we don't understand. I know this from being in business. There's sometimes we make a decision and it's not really our decision. It's somebody else making it for us. And when you're in that kind of business, you just have to kind of go along with it. And that's the one thing that sometimes it's not fair. But all of you that know Mike Tyson and watch him, all them times that Jake was open, you don't think the real Mike Iron Man Tyson couldn't knock him out. If you think that, I'm sorry. But I'm telling you, he is the greatest and the best will ever be. And y'all I think this was to promote Paul, it was to promote him and try to make him whatever. But he's never going to be Mike Tyson. And nobody can. He was born to be Mike Tyson. And I'm sorry, that's just the way I look at it. That's just like in MMA, Conor McGregor. He's it. I'm sorry. So I know some of you have different opinions, but this was staged. Because anybody that has ever watched Mike Tyson knows that he will knock your ass out. Okay? He is the baddest that has ever been. So Mike Tyson, just know that there will never be another you. And one thing I do want to say, not just the way you fight, it's your dedication, your endurance, your love, and the way, when you fight from your heart and your soul and your spirit. You just fight. And you're just awesome. So we love you, Mike Tyson, and there'll never be another one. I don't see it. Just like there'll never be another Babe Ruth. I'm just sorry, there won't be. So, love you, Mike Tyson. You're still Iron Man, and you're still the best in my book. So, you're the winner.